What's up, YouTube? Today we got a pretty cool video. Now, the pitcher that we're going to be using in this game is someone who's been around since the first day. Literally, the second the game came out, he was already in the game, and he was a good pitcher for the first couple of days, but he had a couple of things wrong about him that made him not super viable, not a top 5 pitcher. But they made some changes to him recently, and it's made him very interesting, and now I do believe he is a top 5 pitcher once again. I haven't used him really much. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been using him since day one, and basically we're just going to talk about how to pitch with him, his good tunnels, what made him better than he was when he first came out. So we'll be playing a ranked seasons game. It will be on Legend, and it's just another how-to video for you guys. Won't be showing a lot of the hitting, but we will be going over every single pitch sequence. Our pitcher today is Jacob DeGrom. Now, what made him so much more special now than when he was first in the game? First of all, he's playing up today, so that's pretty cool. That always helps. But they recently fixed his break and his control, which was not great. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great before the most recent update. And then they also, a couple of updates ago, gave him outlier in his fastball, so his fastball is going to be painting at 102 consistently, making him a heck of a lot harder to hit. And then the break went up to 99. Overall, he's a lot better. Look at his break on his slider, 99. Break on the fastball, 99. Changeup, 90. Now we do have to be careful about that curveball and that two-seam. Those things do not break very hard at all. We should be switching with fastball, slider, changeup mostly. Do not rely on his curveball and his two-seam a lot. They can be used, just rarely and only in the right scenarios. I'll go over that. But with his fastball being 92 miles an hour with a 99 break, 102 fastball and a good changeup, you'll be throwing those 3 pitches the majority of the time. He's playing up today, so that's cool. If you get him to parallel 5, I don't even have him parallel 1 yet. So I've only pitched with him once. But if you get him to parallel 5, you'll get that walks per 9 up even more. His control goes over 90. Get a little more stamina on him so he can go a little bit deeper. And he's playing up like every 5 days, so that helps too. So if this video helps you guys out at all, please drop a like, drop a subscription on the channel. That really helps me out a lot. You know, comment on things that I can do to be better. I have not been consistent with YouTube. I know I'm still learning how to do it and do it better. So you guys just bear with me for a little while. I'll try to start being a little more entertaining. I'm also going to try and start hitting a little better in these videos because, geez, when I record YouTube videos, it's brutal the way I hit. But, so, starting lineup, we got Brucey in center field for his first game, Mike Trout second, David Ortiz third, Marcus Semien fourth, Chipper 5th, David Justice 6th. He's been raking for me recently. He's been a lot of fun to use. Trevor Story 7th. He's back in the lineup. Jorge Posada 8th. And on the bench, we have Ryan Braun, Jesse Winker, Jim Tomei, Alfonso Soriano, and Jackie Robinson. I've had a couple of questions about why I have 3 righties and 2 lefties on the bench and not a third lefty or a switch hitter or something like that. Well, it's hard because Braun mashes righties. Okay, so lefties. So he's got to be in the game. Like, he's got to be on my bench. Dude has a great swing, and he's maxed out against lefties. So he's got to be there. Alfonso Soriano can play second. He can go into either outfield position, and he rakes. And then Jackie has the amazing speed, and he can also play first base if I need to sub out, you know, say they bring in a Chapman late in the game, and I don't feel comfortable hitting with Ortiz, I can bring in Jackie. Plus, we're in a lefty pitching meta. There's a lot better lefty pitchers than there are righties right now, so having 3 righties on the bench I feel is nice as well. And I don't mind hitting righty-righty with Alfonso or Jackie, so that doesn't bother me too much. It's more lefty-lefty that gets at me. So we're going to jump into a ranked seasons game, guys. Like I said, leave some constructive criticism in the comments. We're at 926. This will be on Legend. And let's have some fun with Jacob DeGrom. So we're playing against Lizzo's side piece. They got Cliff Lee on the mound. I struggle a little bit against him, but after a while I should be able to pick him up. Where are we playing? I don't even know what the stadium is. All right, let's get into it. Good pitch. Can't argue with that. Oh, we got to hit well. I never do in these YouTube videos, man. Never. I think my goal is just going to be to take a lot of pitches, hopefully get him out of there sooner than later. And we draw the rock with Trout. All right, got something going. Come on. I wasn't even close to looking there. Good pitch. I'm going to have to keep that in the back of my mind, man. Back-to-back batters with up and in sinkers. I'm going to have to just try to remember that. He's loving going there right now. But let's get into it with DeGrom. That's the main focus of this video. So against lefties, I like to work the outside part of the plate a lot with him with the hard stuff until I know they can hit it. So we're just going to start with a fastball right here. Up and away. And just tunnel that with a slider in. Okay, we got the back off animation. That sucks, but all right, we're going to go right back to it, see if we can get him to swing. Yep, there we go. And now we're just going to tunnel that with a fastball right on the inside corner. It's able to foul it off. We're going to go with another tunnel. Change up down in the dirt. Perfect. Awesome, guys. Always work to tunnel your pitches, guys, okay? So I just want to see how he reacts to a fastball on the outside part of the plate, righty-righty. He might have been early there. He was early. Okay, so he's looking for that. Just going to give him another changeup down. There you go. Okay, he went. Cool. All right, so slider down and away now. Just keeping that tunnel there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 2 strikeouts for DeGrom already. Now I'm expecting him to think we're going to go with the heat again, so we're just going to go change up outside part of the plate. Remember, guys, we do not need to be working the curveball or the two-seam very often. He's a 3-pitch pitcher. We can mix in those other 2 rarely, but not super often. And now we're going to go with the high slider. I think the high slider on DeGrom is absolutely amazing. We didn't locate it, but it ended up dotting. Perfect. Great inning by him. 3 up, 3 down. Come on, Chip. Need something, man. That's a really bad hit, but it is a hit, so let's go, David. Come on. I ground into more double plays than anybody on earth, man. Anybody. I'm always on top of the ball. It kills me. Okay, back to DeGrom. We're just going to that outside fastball against lefties again. He has not caught up to it yet. All right, he at least made contact this time, but he was still late. And then just working the inside slider. His slider is 92 miles an hour, guys, and it's got 99 break. Do not be afraid to throw that thing up in the zone. It's very hard to hit no matter what, but if you can get it up in the zone, you can really fool some people. Just going to go back to that fastball again. Like anybody, guys, like my pitching tips are not gospel, okay? Like, honestly, if you find a strategy that's working, stick to it. This is just a guideline. Try to get him with the two-seamer there, but he was not looking. Now we're just going to go change up in, expecting him to think fastball, and he was way over in front of it. Perfect. A lot of people with 2 strikes are really going to sell out on the fastball, guys, so don't be afraid to throw some breaking stuff in the zone. Went right back to it again because he missed so badly on the last batter. Got him to think. Now we're going to go with the hard stuff. Okay, we got this guy. We got this guy pretty fooled right now. Like, we got this guy very, very fooled. We're going to try this curveball for the first time. And he's able to foul it off. Doesn't have crazy break on it, so it's not going to be a crazy, like, gotcha pitch. See if he chases this. I've been going in the zone with fastball a lot. He does chase, but he's able to make contact. This guy's doing a good job of staying alive here. So now we're just going to tunnel that with the high slider. And we got him. Perfect. That thing, yeah, 93 miles an hour on that slider. That is a very fast slider that breaks very hard. We can throw that up in the zone. Here's a very good tunnel with him. Don't think it'll work on this guy. He hasn't been swinging much at the high stuff. But if you catch somebody, high fastball, slider on that up and away corner. Okay. Unfortunately, we don't get the RNG on the par there, but that's okay. We're just gonna go back to the slider. But that's a great tunnel with him. Is a high fastball and outside slider up in the zone, because you got to sell out on one almost. It's going to be really hard to adjust with a slider that breaks that hard, that fast, to adjust from fastball to a 93 mile an hour slider. They're going to end up late a lot. Come on, Jorge. We need to get something going here. Good piece. Good piece. Good contact, Jorge. That sucks. Diving catch by Ortiz. He's a gold glover over there. Come on, Brucey. Get something going. I'm in my head really bad right now, guys. I am in my head really bad right now. But DeGrom's been great so far. Let's keep it going. Just working the outside part of that plate again, guys, with that fastball changeup tunnel. With the up and in fastball changeup tunnel. He has not been hitting on the outside part of the plate well. So we're just going to keep going to it. Realize, guys, the fastball is a very good pitch, but do not make it your only weapon, okay? If you're consistently just going fastball, 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 they're eventually just going to sit on it and crush it. The faster the fastball, the less you have to be on it. You know, they get even their slightly PCI on it and good timing, it's probably going somewhere far. Curveball and two-seam can be used just very rarely. You got to almost make them forget that you have it as a pitcher. Make them forget you have the two-seam, you have the curveball in your arsenal, and then when you throw it, it'll fool them a little bit more like it just did on that last batter. Opponent's pitcher up, unless you're facing an absolute psychopath. This is where you get your pitch confidence up with certain pitches. I noticed that my fastball is only a 3/4, so we're going to give him a couple fastballs. Not meatballs, guys. We don't need to be throwing them down the middle, but we got to get those get our pitch confidence up as long as we're not facing somebody that we think is just, you know, even going to crush with his pitcher. So we got 2 there. Just going to get a change up in the dirt here, hopefully get out of the inning and get back to hitting. Perfect. Awesome, awesome. 3 perfect for DeGrom. I think he has like 6 or 7 strikeouts through 3 innings, so that's awesome. Got to keep her going. We got to get him some run support, man. I feel like the actual Mets right now. Like, I feel like I'm the actual Mets giving DeGrom 0 run support. Come on, man. Let's go, Trouty. Let's get her started. He's been loving the outside part of the plate so far, so we just got to keep an eye on that. We were there. We were there. We were just early, unfortunately. We barreled it up. Can't argue. Let's go, Poppy. Please. We got to get something going. I don't know why I love that right now, but I'm loving it. Oh, get on base for Chip, please. Over the top of it. Crap, dude. This has just been tough recently. Telling you, man. I get this camera on my face, and I can't hit the ball. DeGrom, carry us. Gonna go with the inside fastball. Haven't really gone to it much to try to catch him off guard there. He was late on it. So now we're just gonna tunnel that with a changeup. Down and in. Got him a check swing for a strike. And now we're gonna try this high fastball again, just completely going away from where we were. He has not swung at it once. I do not think we're going to get him to swing at it, but we will tunnel that with the slider high and in. And we get some good RNG from the par on that one, and it's a dot for a strikeout. Perfect. Like, honestly, with DeGrom, guys, I'd almost be throwing 50% sliders. His slider is that good. As long as you find somebody who's not just killing it, I would be throwing about 50% sliders. It's such a good pitch. He might have the best slider in the game. And we get him really guessing on that one. Good tunnel, good strikeout. On to the next one. Lefties again. We're just working the outside part of the plate because why wouldn't we? He's let us do it all game. Quick 0-2. And now we're just going to go back to that slider. Trying to make sure it's not in the zone. He's able to foul it off. Okay. I feel like with lefties, he's looking for that slider in. So we're just going to go back to that curveball. Give it a shot here. Yep, didn't get it low enough, but it was out of the zone, so at least there's that. And now we're going to go to the... Wow. Oopsies. I was thinking of a different pitch there. It worked. DeGrom's just that good, man. He's just that good. I didn't even mean to do that, and it still worked. Alright, we need to give this man some run support. We're in the 5th. We have 1 hit. There's been 1 hit in this game, and it was a dinker by Chip. That time we had good timing, but we weren't on it. We're getting that outside part of the plate, at least. Come on, David. Alright, it's early, but we pieced it up. Get one up the middle there. Let's go. We need to get some runs. Come on. Trevor versus a lefty. We square it up, but we're on top of it again. I'm telling you guys, I ground into more double plays than anybody. Unfortunately, it was right at their shortstop. What are you going to do? We're back to pitching. Come on, DeGrom. He's been perfect through 4. All right, couldn't get him to chase there. So we're just going to go back to our bread and butter that's been working all game. Catch him late on it again. Got him completely fooled on those outside fastballs. I don't think he knows if it's going to be a changeup or a fastball. But we're actually going to throw a curveball here. Ooh, he's able to foul it off. Yeah, that curveball does not break very hard, but just use it when you can. Alright, he's starting to adjust that slider inside, I feel like. So, we're finally going to give him the heat on the inside part of the plate. He's able to get a piece of it. Crap. Oh, he's actually early. Wow, okay. He must really be sitting inside. And we get him with a changeup in the dirt. Yeah, I can tell by this point in the game he has got to be sitting inside because he has not been hitting outside very well, and he's on inside fastballs. Not on them, but he's early on them. So, he was stupid early on that changeup, so we're actually just going to go right back to it. And he was still super early, yanks it into the shift, and we get another out. Do not adjust your game plan, as always with any pitcher. If the game plan's been working, do not change it up. You know, don't get too predictable, but if it's been working, a lot of people are stubborn. They're not going to adjust the way they hit, so do not adjust the way you pitch. Got a changeup placed pretty perfectly there. And now we're going to try this two-seam inside. Way inside, though, guys. We don't want to give him a chance to smoke it. It'll make it look like it's a fastball on the inside part of the plate. Oh. All right. Come on. You got her, DeGrom. The slider high and away. And, yep, we got him. Come on, Jorge. Can we get something started in the 6th here? You know, good timing. We weren't really on it, but we're able to shoot it over there for hopefully a double. Why is Posada so slow? Oh, thank you. I was getting scared there for a second. That man is slow. We're going to try and quick bunt here. Just get him over to 3rd. We need to get a run. Great bunt by DeGrom. Is he going to be safe? Oh, no. Okay. All right. We just got to get him in now. Come on, Brucey. Perfect. Please don't be off the wall. Just get out. Awesome. Let's go, Brucey. We got a 2-run shot there. He threw one too many up and in sinkers. I was sitting on it. We're up 2-0. Let's keep going. Wow, I did not think he would go right back to it after I just hit a tank. What a psycho. Okay. I got to stop jamming my PCI on those cutters, man. Those are killers. You know, I'm timing up those outside cutters against righties. I'm just jamming my PCI, and I'm not quite getting it there. Back to DeGrom. He's perfect through 5. Let's keep her going. Ooh, couldn't place that changeup. Yeah, getting him to parallel 5 will be really nice, guys. Or even like 3 or 4, just to get his walks per 9 up a bit. Get that shaded area just a little bit smaller so you can kind of locate a little better. Awesome. Gonna tunnel that with the changeup down and in. Ooh, we're a little late on that. Not even anywhere near where we wanted it. We haven't thrown this all game, so I'm going to give it a shot. Just a backdoor slider. Caught way too much of the plate there. We caught a little break. All right. That one was scary. Caught way too much of the plate. Was not expecting that at all. All right. Just going to keep working the outside part of the plate. I know he's sitting inside. I know he's not changing his approach. Still got to go inside every once in a while just to keep him on his toes, keep him sitting there. We're just going to keep working that slider, changeup, fastball combo. Yeah, we got him really fooled right now. He's check swinging almost every single pitch. Now we're going to hit him with that high and away slider. Yeah, that thing breaks so hard. He's actually way out in front of it. I think he was thinking fastball. Got another strikeout. Prince Fielder. Oh, don't say my favorite player of all time is going to break up this perfect game. Please, Prince, don't do it to me. All right, he's actually kind of on it. No, he wasn't. Never mind. That slider down and in. Got to foul that off. Okay. Just going to tunnel that with a curveball. Crap. All right. We'll try this. He hasn't swung it at all game. I can't imagine he's going to now, but wow, he did. He was able to foul it off. It's going to go back to the changeup in the dirt. It's been working for us. Crap. Perfect. Good swing by him. Of course it had to be Prince. Why wouldn't it be my favorite player breaking up DeGrom's perfect game? Oh well. We can still get the shutout. The only thing I worry is he's eventually just going to sit on one of these outside fastballs, but until he proves it to me, I don't care. All right, cool. Able to get out of the inning. 6 great innings by DeGrom. Let's get him some more. Let's go, Marcus. He's got Gossage now, righty. Ooh. Are we going to get saved by the shift? Nope. Crap. Not bad timing. Let's go, David. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing recently. It's been killing me. Just gotta keep pitching well, man. That's what these videos are for. DeGrom's energy is actually getting kind of low, and we're only in the 7th, so that's gonna scare me a bit. But here you go. Perfect. Yep, we got him really guessing on the outside part of the plate, but we are gonna try and just keep him on his toes here, give him an inside fastball, and he doesn't even swing at it. Awesome. Tunnel that with the changeup. All right, good eye. Maybe a little bit too low. And just tunnel that one with the slider. That one we got him swinging at. Awesome. Let's go. Yep, he was thinking fastball for sure. All right, he's finally starting to sit on that outside fastball. Might have to go away from it. He was even early on that one, so that means he was really sitting on it. That's all right. If he's gonna make us change our approach in the 7th, I think we're okay. Okay, he's starting to free swing a little bit. I'm just gonna go right back to that, try and get it to an 0-2 count. And he pops up to the catcher. Okay. 7 amazing innings by DeGrom. He's been great. It's actually been a lot of fun pitching with him, too. Well, that's sad. Well, DeGrom gets a win in his video. We're up to 939. He pitches an absolute gem. We're going to have to go back and look how many strikeouts he had, but he does get the win. 7 great innings of one-hit baseball by, unfortunately, Prince Fielder ruined the perfect game for us. If you guys like this video, please drop a like, drop a subscription. Helps me out a lot. It means a lot to me. We passed up 200 subscribers. That's awesome. DeGrom gets the parallel 1. Perfect. I might be the last person in the world to actually get him there. Well, that's it for me, guys. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.